And what's going on, guys? So, Brighton Hove Albion are the talk of town, and rightly so. They're like a well-oiled machine, and for me, the best-run club in the country by a mile under Tony Bloom. No matter which player or manager goes in or out of the club, they continue to push forward and punch well above their weight. European football isn't out of the question, and they've booked a Wembley date against Man United in the FA Cup too. So it really is happy days in the South Coast. While much of the focus has been on Kaoru Mitoma, who's taken like a duck to water to the Prem, and Solly Marsh, a man whose game has gone to a whole new level, or even guys like Robert Sanchez, Alexis McAllister, and Moises Caicedo, I reckon the crown jewel in their side is Evan Ferguson. The kid's only 18 years old, and aside from being built like a brick shithouse, which is how he's earned the nickname Manboy among the staff at Brighton, has 7 goals and 3 assists to his name in just 16 appearances across the league and 2 domestic cup competitions, some of which have come against elite opposition in the mold of Arsenal, Liverpool, and Grimsby Town. In fact, during a 4-1 victory over Everton at Goodison Park, he became the second youngest player in Premier League history to both score and assist in the same game. The first being Michael Owen, who is arguably the best teenager in the division's history. The scary part is, he actually made his professional debut 4 years ago at just 14 for Bohemians, even featuring against Frank Lampard's Chelsea side in a preseason friendly at the same age. Brighton were hot on his trail shortly after and ensured they got the deal over the line, even though Ferguson had trials at both Liverpool and Everton. Now, if you haven't seen this lad in action before, you're in for a fucking treat when you do, because he really does have a bit of everything. He can shoot with both feet, has a wide array of finishes in his locker, headers, volleys, flicks, you name it. Isn't afraid to play with his back to goal and physically dominate centre halves, is tactically astute, as showcased by his movement as well as weight of pass, displays frightening speed over 10 yards, and has maturity well beyond his years, illustrated by the fact that he knows when to speed up or slow down the game. What we're witnessing here, ladies and gentlemen, or just gentlemen in all fairness, because YouTube football is a bit of a sausage fest, is a complete centre forward in the making. Due to his stature, position, and tender years, the obvious, and in my eyes lazy, comparison has been made to Erling Haaland. While the Norwegian is quite clearly the better player right now, he's also a lot more one-dimensional in his approach and focuses solely on putting the ball into the back of the net. Ferguson, on the other hand, will undoubtedly score fewer goals than his counterpart, but offer a lot more in build-up and out of possession. So more Van Basten in my eyes if we're making a comparison for comparison's sake. As it turns out, he's a Man United supporter, and I'd love to see that move go through, but the focus for the summer appears to be on a quick fix like Kane or Osimhen, so I'm hoping he stays put where he is for the next few years. Overall, this up-and-coming generation of Irish talent is the best we've seen in about 2 decades, and alongside names like Gavin Bazunu, Nathan Collins, and Michael Obafemi, could very well be the start of something truly special, particularly now that the scrotum which is John Delaney has fucked off back into his cave, hopefully never to return. As always, I hope you found this informative and would love to hear your thoughts down below. Take care and I'll catch you in tomorrow's video, lads. Peace.